Hi, in this video we are going to address one of the important topic as far as GATE preparation is concerned, and that is called revision strategies. Many GATE aspirants have been asking us on how to revise in many mentorship sessions and also in Telegram video chat sessions and through emails and WhatsApp messages. We have been receiving a huge number of clarifications and requests with regard to revision strategies. How essentially or effectively to revise, because as you know, for the entire GATE preparation journey, revision is one of the important element, revision is one of the important aspect, and if you ignore revision altogether, you are going to mess up your preparation journey. So we thought, why not we make a simple, small, short video on effective revision strategies for the students to follow for making their GATE preparation effective and useful, right, which is going to fetch good marks and make a good performance. So ideally speaking, frankly speaking, if you ask me in person, I won't say anybody's strategies could be considered as efficient or optimal. There is nothing like efficient or optimal strategy. Only we can say that we can give some inputs, and perhaps using those inputs, using those suggestions, right, you can basically formulate, evolve your own approach, because every person has his or her own personality. So my personal traits may not suit you. Whatever way I study, it may not suit you basically for that, right? Your traits are different, your instincts are different. So essentially based on your personality, taking the inputs maybe from educators, maybe from your seniors and the toppers, the rankers, you can take those inputs and evolve your own approach, evolve your own strategy. That is the basic objective of this. Here I'm going to share some of the important tips, some of the important aspects which can help you to prepare your own approach, your own strategy for revision, own strategy for making notes and whatever as such. Okay. So, but invariably as such, in particularly for theoretical subjects, core subjects of computer science like operating systems, computer organization, DBMS, networks, which are slightly theoretical in nature, revision plays a very crucial role. If you don't revise, then it is going to get volatile from your mind. So for a great success, for a grand success in the GATE exam, revision plays a very crucial role. So let's try to see what are the important points, important aspects that one has to keep in mind to start revision or to make revision. So why revision is a game changer in the GATE preparation? It is not just a matter of studies that you completed the subject, that GATE exam preparation is over. Along with the completion, it is highly important that you revise on regular basis. As I said, otherwise it is going to get evaporated from your mind. So revision basically is going to improve your accuracy. Reduce the silly mistakes, because these are very common mistakes generally the GATE aspirants will do. I have seen many a time students knowing the concept, but because of some or the other reason they commit silly mistakes and they mess up. So therefore revision, I am suppose constant revision, regular revision at regular intervals of time will reduce the amount of inaccuracy and also the amount of silly mistakes. It will strengthen your formula recall. Otherwise, if you don't revise, then there are many subjects where you have to remember a lot of formulas, a lot of basically the lemmas or important theorems. So revision at regular intervals of time will improve your formula recall, the theorem recall and others. So it is going to boost confidence in mocks and real exam. Because unless you revise, there is no meaning in solving PYQs, there is no meaning in solving solving questions or mock tests or grand tests or topic tests. So first I suggest a 3-step algorithm like this. Step 1, you complete the subject. Step 2, right, revision is being done one time at least. After one time revision is done, then only you start PYQs. After PYQ 1 or 2 cycles are over, then only you start mock test or test series. Otherwise there is no fun in starting test series and trying to get demoralized. And in my last video, one of the videos which I've delivered, I have talked about how to maintain consistency and persistency through power of habit. Power of habit is a very important aspect. So in that habit, revision also plays a very crucial role. right? To make yourself consistent and persistent, revision is an important element. So exclusively, I'm going to discuss about the revision in this session particularly. So it is going to improve your accuracy, reduce silly mistakes, and then strengthen formula recall, boost up confidence in mocks and real exam. So how to start the revision? See, there are two approaches. One is starting with difficult subjects. The other is starting with easy subjects or subjects which you feel are easy. Generally, I used to say like this, because there is no hard and fast rule that whatever I am saying you should follow. But in general, I generally used to advise the students like this. I mean, for GATE preparation. Those who are in first year and second year and planning to write GATE exam, you start with easy subjects like C programming, digital, engineering mathematics, discrete mathematics, digital electronics. You start with these subjects. First year, you can't think of starting with computer organization, operating system, DBMS and networks. You will go into trouble. First year or second year. Now, when you come to second year, then you pick up subjects like data structures, subject like algorithms. So, unless data structure is completed, don't think of starting algorithms. Operating system and CO have interrelationship. Some people may study operating system followed by CO and vice versa, both are possible. And those who are in third year and final year and they are planning to start their GATE preparation, it is highly important that you start with difficult subjects. And as far as revision is also concerned, as far as syllabus coverage is concerned, revision also follow the same thing. Difficult subjects, you should put more time for revision. Easy subjects like C programming, data structures, digital electronics, you don't have to spend much time on revision. So boys and girls, after completing 3 or 4 subjects, it is highly important that you devote some time quantum for revision. Otherwise, you are going to have tough time and your preparation will be incomplete. Then know your focused time in a day. So some time of day you will be basically having high focus, and some time of the day you may have mid focus, and sometime you have very low focus. So what should be done in the time? Like some people are very active in the morning, some people are not active in the morning, some people are very active in the afternoon, and some people are very active in the night. So you have to basically see based on your personality, what is your high focus time, mid focus time and low focus time. So boys and girls, in the high focus time of your personality, focus on difficult topics and the revision part. This is ideal. And in mid focus time, where your focus is slightly in the mid level, not high top level, you do practice questions, you do PUIQs, you take up test series if you have completed the subject. Okay. And when you are in low focus time, when your mind is not that active, right, low focus, prepare notes. Plan, this is not plain, plan next day goals. Avoid social media, low focus time. Otherwise, generally happens, if you get deviated, distracted by going into social media, it is going to waste a lot of time. So avoid social media during your preparation, avoid a lot of social interaction with your friends and parties, etc. for a matter of 6 to 7 months. After that, you can do, right? You have enough time for doing that. But at this juncture, at this point of time, during this period of 7 months, you put your full focus on the GATE preparation. Okay. So efficiently use your time. So as I said, per subject, first focus on difficult topics. Some people would say, sir, in a particular subject, I'm thinking that I would leave this topic. No, boys and girls. Forget about the subject. I don't even recommend you to leave the topic. For a comprehensive preparation, for a good performance in the GATE exam or any other competitive exam like that, it is highly important you study comprehensively. There is no question of leaving a topic, forget about the subject. No question of leaving any topic. Some educators, some people may say this topic is not important in this subject, you can think of leaving it. No. And their argument, their justification, they say from this topic questions have not been asked for the past 3-4 years. Absolutely, that is absurd. Absolute absurdness. You cannot say that for the past 3-4 years from this topic questions are not being asked, so therefore you can ignore it. No, it's impossible. There is a quite likelihood possibility that you may get questions from that topic. So that's why I say there is nothing like leaving the topic. So cover up now. When you have 6 to 7 months of time, cover up difficult topics. There is nothing like you can't get. You can get, definitely. You can get, you can understand. Nowadays, you have innumerable resources. If not this video, the other video. If not this person, that person. You can watch and you can basically make up that topic, you can understand the topic. Do more questions and practice of difficult topics. Okay, easy topics, what should you do? What you should be doing? Read the theory. Don't solve every question in notes, right? Don't do too many questions instead of for that you can save your time for difficult topics. Unnecessarily don't write easy things. Unnecessarily don't solve and waste your time in solving easy questions like programming questions or data structure questions or maybe discrete mathematics or general mathematics. Don't solve easy questions and waste your time. Focus more on hard topics or hard. So primarily I am saying first complete the syllabus of difficult topics if you are in third year or final year, and then basically focus more on revision in your prime focus time, high focus time. Do revision of difficult topics first, right? All the difficult subject, difficult topics you put under constant revision and you see a remarkable boost in your confidence. Okay, how to revise? Complete notes, 1 or 2 revision from the complete notes. Okay? Short notes, last month's revisions from short notes. And here people generally ask, sir, should I make my own notes or should I follow? It is highly desirable, recommended that you should make your own notes. Either you can make full notes or you can take annotated PDFs from lectures like ours, and then you can add on your own comments, your own notes to it. But do make your own long notes and short notes. Of course, that's a highly recommended form. Find topics and concepts where you will stick in the test. Make a note of it. Do debugging, analysis of that, right? Practice solving questions under time pressure and also focus on PYQs. So therefore, if you follow this, right, solving PYQs, particularly of difficult topics, practice questions and making a note of the errors, the bugs which you are making, right, making analysis and again going back in the cycle, completing it. So that you should basically follow. So what should be the review and strategy for level 1, level 2 and level 3 type of questions? So in level 1, practice PYQs again and again with no solutions, looking into it. Mark topics needing deeper understanding while you are solving PYQs. Revise from complete notes or short notes according to your understanding. Once you complete 1 round of PYQs, make a note of all the problems areas where you are unable to do. So therefore focus on revising those topics again. Like for example, I am saying you were unable to solve a question from file system implementation, Unix inode structure. There was a problem on Unix inode structure, multi-level structure, you could not. So you'll have to go back to that topic, read that topic again. Multi-level paging, you got stuck. Read multi-level paging. You got stuck in solving problems of semaphores. Revise the concepts of semaphore operations. That is what I would say. Okay? So level 2, what you should be doing? Solve topic-wise test again and again. Particularly emphasizing on those topics where you are getting stuck. Focus on mistakes which you have made in the past marks. Update notes if needed, right? Update the notes wherever you got stuck, why you got stuck. So where something lacking in the notes, you add on to it. Level 3, what you should be doing as part of this exercise? Solve full length marks every 2 to 3 days. Daily formula review, focus on speed and accuracy. Speed is also very important. Many a times you may be knowing the concept, but due to time mismanagement, right? If basically you will have to leave the questions, which will be very, what do you say, going to create a lot of disturbance to you. Know your high weightage, high fetching, high yielding topics, subjects and topics. Like data structures, these are examples, example of CSE and example of EC also. Data subjects, data structures and algorithm 10 to 15% weightage. TOC and compiled design 10 to 12% weightage. Operating system 8 to 10 and like that other subjects. Like that this is general weightage for EC subjects. So what I am trying to say, based on the weightage of the subjects also you can basically emphasize the time allocation for revision purpose. So those subjects which are having high weightages and you have bit of low understanding, you can improve your understanding basically by looking into the weightages by constant revision. Okay, constant revision. Generally people ignore the aptitude part, right, and lose up their ranks, lose up their marks, reduce their marks. So don't ignore what do you say, the aptitude part also. Okay, so what to do? What should be done for a proper revision and approach? Make a deadline and follow it, a roadmap, strict milestones, include practice after each chapter, break task into manageable chunk, divide and conquer approach. Before sleeping, take a moment to recall the topics which you have studied today, particularly of hard topics, difficult topics. Try to recall while lying on the bed. give at least 1 hour per day for revision. That is very, very important, very crucial. At least 1 hour minimum, I'm saying, per day. And mostly when you come to the fag end of the preparation, the amount of time being devoted for revision should increase. So this is quite important. What to avoid? Do not delay revision. Very crucial point. Stay away from social media while you are in this chunk of 6 to 7 months. Don't try to compare yourself with others. Ignoring mock test analysis, skipping sleep, that is going to ruin your memory retention. So all these are very, very important things that you have to basically keep in mind for an effective and efficient preparation. Okay? Final 90 days, of course, that is 9th November to January, what you should be doing. Revise all subjects 2 to 3 times. Take 2 full mock tests per week. Revise notes daily. Last 3 month strategy, you can say. Focus on weak areas and low confidence zone. Don't ignore this. I am repeatedly saying this. Nahi sir, I am unable to follow this. Don't. You can follow. You can understand. You will do it. Take the support of faculty. Take the support of lectures, videos. Take the support of friends and try to overcome those weak areas. Right? Low confidence zones. Maintain a good health and sleep. This is also a very important aspect with regard to your preparation journey. So finally, I would say if you believe in effort more than excuses, then GATE exam is yours. You can definitely open the gates of your desired dream institution. Okay. So finally, this is about myself, and this is about the Geeks for Geeks platform. This is my Telegram channel, scan code and QR code. You can scan and join my Telegram channel if you have not done for the purpose of sharing and communication resources, all right, peer communication resources, and Geeks for Geeks scan code, where you can get to know about all our programs, all our subscriptions, etc. Last batch for GATE 2026, GATE 2.0 has already been launched. It is being offered at a very super duper ultra affordable price of 6,400. If you have not joined, you can think of joining it for a good efficient preparation, because we have a good fleet of faculty. And we also have ISRO and NICE batch at a very reasonable price of 5,999. So if you have not joined, you can join. So boys and girls, we have an erudite faculty at Geeks for Geeks, right? Like I myself have more than 25 years of experience in mentoring and tutoring GATE, and I have more than 31 years of teaching experience. And like that, all my colleagues, Chandan, and then Vijay, Mallesham, Sakshi, Gaurav, etc., other people, Satish Yadav, they are all erudite people having versatile experience, vast experience, and you can utilize our efforts in your GATE preparation. Thank you so much.